Hello. Welcome. How you guys doing? Today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you the ultimate guide for the first limited free 5-star in the game. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so Dr. Ratio has been one of the characters in the game that was not on many people's radar until we figured that he is gonna be free and everyone was gonna have access to him. So it's really good that we're gonna have a free 5-star character, also limited, which is interesting. So yeah, if you want to build him, he's really good. Not because he's free, he's just gonna be like that, like you're just gonna put him in the corner. No, you're actually gonna use him. He's really good for a single target DPS. So let's start with his relics. He's not that hard to build, just like Den Hong. You can run almost any DPS set. So if you have a good musketeer set 4-piece, you can run it on him. If you have imaginary set, if you did farm that for Den Hong before, you can still of course use it. It's really good 4-piece. You can use 2-piece and 2-piece, like 2 musketeer and 2 imaginary. They both work. You can use 2 follow-up set or even 4 follow-up set to gain the 4-piece passive. You can still use of course the 4-piece follow-up set. My recommendation, either full imaginary or 2 imaginary and 2 musketeers. That's my personal recommendation. Still, follow-up is really good as well if you want to go with 2 follow-up and 2 imaginary, or 2 follow-up and 2 musketeers. If you want to run quantum, it's up to you. I'm not that big fan of it, so yeah. For the planner set, it's also very easy to pick. Like, most of us already have this set, so if you have it with good substats, you can of course run it on him. The space set, you can also use the new one that we have from World 8, which increases the attack by 12%, but you're gonna have to give him speed boots to gain the full passive. You can also, if you're not missing, like if you're missing crit, you can also go with this, the inert Celesto. It increases the crit rate as well. So because he's a single target, you want to have crit all the time, so you can have the best damage output from him, because he's only hitting one target, so you need that to be always critting. So yeah, and also since he has a follow-up, it also matches that as well. So these are the top 3. My recommendation still, because not a lot of people are gonna go out of the way to farm this. If you don't have if you can craft it, but if you don't have that option, you can go with the space set. And if you're still farming the new world, you can go of course with this one. It's really good. For the main stats, for the body, you want to have a crit damage body. You can go with crit rate as well, but my recommendation is the crit damage. For the boots, if you're gonna go with World 8, you're gonna have to get speed boots. And for the orb, you're gonna have to go for either imaginary or attack, and for the rope are also gonna be attack. For the substats you're looking for, you want crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage, and speed. That's what mainly you should be looking for. Dr. Ratio. Let's get into his light cones. Of course, like the first like the best light cone is going to be his light cone, the limited light cone. But if you don't want to pull for it, since the character is free, you can go with also the free-to-play light cone from the Herta shop, which increases crit rate, which will be really good, and you can have attack increase, so it's really good option. Also has very high base attack, so you can pick that one. If you're looking to use a 4-star one, you can use the Den Hong, because it increases the attack by 16%. And if there are 2 enemies on the field, increase the crit rate. So most of the time in the game, you're always gonna have enemies on the field, so it's really good if you want to use it. You can still use the this is the free-to-play one also from the Memory of Chaos shop. Still a very good option as well if you want to use it. And you can use, of course, the Topaz light cone. Since he has a follow-up attack, this will benefit him a lot. So if you pulled for the Topaz light cone, you can definitely use it. So yeah, and most importantly, I just wanted to mention this, since you're gonna be using this character a lot, like in content, that if you don't have Den Hong and you need someone from the imaginary element to carry your team, you're gonna be using Dr. Ratio, and his damage is really good. So you want to pair him with character like Pella or Silver Wolf because he needs debuffs on the enemy to do high numbers. So yeah, that's my recommendation for Dr. Ratio. If you're pulling for dupes, good luck. If you're not, enjoy the free copy. Thanks again for watching, stay safe, and bye.